Let's land this baby. Let's land this baby right through the tree. That's a nice fish. That's 2.5 pounds. That's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. 2 pounds, maybe 2.5, 2 pounds. That's a really nice fish though. Beautiful fish, guys. On the chartreuse. A little bit of white. Chatterbait. I get a little weight on this guy. Let's see what we got. Nice fish. So like I said, a lot of these fish, if I can get my scale off, a lot of these fish, we got the water levels are up. Water levels are up, and we got windy conditions. Let's see what this guy weighs. I'm gonna say he's more than a pound. I'm gonna say he's more than a pound. £1 13 ounces. Let's see if he's a little more than that. £1 9 ounces. One more time for good luck. £1 9 ounces. I'll take it. Nice fish, guys. £1 9 ounces. Nice fish on the chatterbait. Like I said, I brought him right through this tree. The water level's high. Fish the bank. Water levels high, fish the bank. Let's give him a proper release. Put the pole down. Right back where you came from, buddy. See you later. Back under the tree. Nice catch. So like I said, water levels are up. We got windy conditions. I lost my black and blue chatterbait a little while ago, and right now I'm fishing basically the bank. A lot of these fish are going to be pushed up on the bank with the water levels rising. That's a nice largemouth right there, fellas. We're over here at Henderson Pond. That's a nice pre-spawn largemouth on the jerkbait. Nice fish. Nice healthy largemouth right there. Nice fish right there on the Mega Bass Vision 110, fellas. Really nice fish. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. These hooks are super sticky, guys. Super sticky. God, are they sticky. So it's nice to see these bass moving on up. Nice to see them moving up. See a lot of sunfish, a lot of bait fish moving up to the bank. Nice fish right there. Beautiful fish. That's a nice fish. Nice largemouth there on the Mega Bass Vision 110. Sticky hooks, guys. I got a light action rod. Light action rod. The key is it's a moderate. That's the key, fellas. It's a moderate action rod. With sticky hooks. 8-pound test, guys. 8-pound test. Nice largemouth right there on the Mega Bass Vision 110. Right here. So these hooks, they're small. They're small treble hooks. I think these are size 8s. Size 8s. And you know, being that they're very sticky, no problem. Light action rod, a moderate 8-pound test, no problem. Over here at Henderson Pond, guys, the fish are feeding up. Largemouth, smallmouth, Henderson Pond in West Patterson. Looks like these guys are eating pretty good over here at Henderson Pond, guys. Looks like these guys are eating pretty good. Eating pretty good, guys. Sticky hooks, guys, is what it's about. The most important thing is using a moderate rod. Any kind of bait that you guys use that has a treble hook, you want a moderate rod. Okay? Not a fast action. You want a moderate rod. Nice fish right there. So like I said, this is a lammy glass, okay? I don't know if you can see that. Lammy glass. It's an XP Bass Series. It's a light action, moderate action. Oh yeah, it's a light, moderate action rod. All right, 1/16 to 1/4 ounce, 7 foot. Moderate action. Most important thing. It'll always keep the treble hooks pinned. I'm using 8-pound test. You can do it on 6-pound, but you know, I'd go with 8-pound test, only because of all the debris here. You know, as the springtime comes, summer comes, you're gonna have a lot of vegetation here, so you're gonna have to pull those fish through all the weeds. So I'm using 8-pound test, 10-pound braid, 832. Nice fish, beautiful fish. Over here at Henderson Pond in West Patterson. Smallmouth, largemouth, pike, pickerel. We got everything here. Carp, catfish, channel catfish, bullhead, sunfish, perch, crappie. It's all catch and release. You cannot take the fish here. It's catch and release. There's signs everywhere. And you know what? Years ago, this pond, it pretty much went to nothing, went to garbage. You would have so many people here carrying around buckets taking every single thing they catch. I'm sure you've seen those kind of people before, right? No consideration for anything, you know, no sportsmanship. They don't have a fishing license like I do. You know, they just come here, fill their buckets, and go. So through the years, we had to change something, you know. We had to make a change. So invested a lot of money in stocking, and, you know, we brought the pond back. So now we have, you know, great fishing here. Good fishing, great fishing. So we try to keep it that way, but, you know, takes work. Takes work. All right, guys, you have a good night, and let's see if we can get a couple more before it gets dark. Way out there. That bass hit way out there, guys. Just got to keep light pressure on them and just bring them in. Light pressure and bring them in. You don't got to go crazy. Nice fish there, guys. These hooks were not coming out. Whew. Super sticky. Now I just got to get this guy back in the water. Nice little guy. Nice fish. Whoa! Now that's a nice fish. If I can land this fish, it feels like, oh, that's a nice fish. I don't know what it is, guys, but this is a nice fish. If I can land this fish, this is a nice fish at the pond. I think it's a smallie. Oh, it's a big smallmouth. I'm going in the water for this, guys. That's a big smallmouth. Oh, he's still on, guys. He hooked me. Now that is a giant smallmouth over here at Henderson Pond, guys. That is a giant smallmouth over here at Henderson Pond on the Mega Bass Vision 110, and he drew blood. You see the blood out of my finger? We'll be all right, but this is a big smallmouth out of Henderson Pond in West Patterson. Don't tell nobody, guys. On the Mega Bass Vision 110. So this is what happens when you have a light action rod, a moderate rod at that. You catch a giant smallmouth. Now that is a big smallie. He deserves to get weighed and measured. That is a big smallie. So now I just got to get him off. Got to get my scale off here, and we're going to do a proper measurement and weigh. First thing we're going to do is let's weigh this guy. This is bigger than the one yesterday. That's more than 2 pounds. This scale's £2 pounds 15 ounces. Let's see. £3. We'll go with 3 pounds. £3. Let's get a quick measurement on them and we'll get them back in the water. Here we go, quick measurement, guys. Let's put them on the ground. That's a big smallie. He's definitely over 18. That's a 20-inch smallmouth bass right there, guys. That's a 20-inch smallmouth bass right there. Beautiful. Henderson Pond. Beautiful fish, guys, over here at Henderson Pond. 20-inch smallmouth. 3 pounds. What a beautiful fish. On the Megabass Vision 110. Beautiful. We're gonna give this big boy a proper release that he deserves. Here we go. There goes the big boy right there. Beautiful fish. That's what it's all about, guys. Pre-spawn big boys. Pre-spawn big boys. Over here at Henderson Pond on the Megabass Vision 110. That's what it's all about right there. Catching big smallies at the pond.